Those images are, you know, breathtaking. Arica is some kind of special place. It's got everything here.
It is. It's such a beautiful, diverse region, and just really enjoy being here in Arica, and it's just awesome. Look at this. First blood's going to go to nobody. Oh, everyone pulls back, and it's just a gaping left-hander going to spit probably and just unleash. Someone would have really wanted that in their heat. That was a great way to start a heat with that wave.
Yep. And here we go. This is LACHLAN CRAMSIE. I reckon this guy is one of the most dangerous guys out here. I've seen him hit some mega sections just like that. And oh my goodness, he claimed that. So he did actually try and show control by putting his hand up.
Yeah.
And hopefully the judges are going to deem
he's still getting washed over the reed. Yeah, exactly. Look, he still got washed over. So in some instances, you just don't know, okay, well, maybe you should just hold on and just try ride out with your board in front of you as a blockade, like the last Brazilian guy did. You know, at least you have something in front of your face. Well, look at LACHLAN. He just launches like the demon he is.
This is the replay. This is such a nut section.
Beautiful
and he
invert.
Gets crazy air on it.
Hand up, bail. And then watch him just get sucked in.
I mean, like you said, what do you do? Do you commit to riding over the rocks and try to shield your body with your board? Yeah. Or just try and land it, show control as quickly as possible, and then just get out of there, you know, save yourself.
Yeah. I mean, or you roll. I mean, you're still rolling in that whitewater, so it's not the safest, still not the safest place to be.
No, definitely not.
But it's a really great, huge air.
How's that angle? You can
great
see his
control.
legs.
Look, oh, that was a really cool angle. So you could see what the judges showed us. So thanks for the guys giving us that replay, because that's what the judges saw. So they actually did see control specs.
Yep. I think that's why he threw his hand up, just to show I got control.
Yep.
He's trying to make sure the judges understand that. So let's see what they give him for that. Here's Renato, local boy. Oh, he's just unlucky on this. This thing is giving him a hard time, to say the least.
And he still pulled off a rollout, but no, maybe he didn't pull it off.
Wow.
Oh, man, that was a heavy. He got lipped 3 or 4 times and then did a roll and then just didn't make it. Oh, but here he is.
BABBY
QUINONES, just what we know
Look how comfortable he is in the barrel. He's playing with it.
He's going to do something else. Wow, just so smooth, man. Oh, he's just not done. Wow.
Yeah,
he really impresses me.
Yeah, he's so at home in the barrel. You can just see he's just toying with it and just playing with, you know, getting off his board and stalling a little bit.
Yeah.
And so, you know, this guy is I want to say a veteran in the barrel.
He is. Veteran in bigger hollow waves. That's what he is known for. 1, 2. Oh, okay. 2 lips, man. That was tough. Renato just gave it his all, man.
I want to say that's just unlucky.
It is. He's a local out here. He knows what he's doing. That's just how difficult this wave is.
Yep.
Look at Bob.
He's almost body surfing that thing and just holding his board in front of him. That was amazing. Such style, super smooth. I think he's showing off. That's what it's looking like. He's seen the camera in the channel. He's like just playing with it.
Yes. So BABBY got a 5.88 for that one. LACHLAN CRAMSIE 8.63. That's the highest score I've seen today.
It is.
That's for a huge.
I want to say that's well deserved.
Oh, of course. That's he earned every point of that.
Yep.
And, you know, that's a great score by the judges. He had control when he landed and just was a set wave, huge maneuver.
Yeah.
So you can tell the judges want to see big, committed moves. You know, even if you're doing 2 RSs on the rocks on a smaller wave, even though that's commitment, it's not as heavy as a big 5-foot section to hit.
Exactly. You can see the judges want to see the big stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it's coming down to.
And clean maneuvers. They want to see clean landings.
All right.
So I guess we have a.
We got a little post-heat interview on the beach.
Epic.
Yo-Yo's gonna just bring you all the action down there and interview the previous heat winner. So, thank you, Yo-Yo. Off to you.
Roberto Bruns.
A gente agora está com o Roberto Bruno, o ganhador da bateria anterior. Roberto, como que foi essa bateria aí?
A bateria é super difícil, demorou bastante para vir onda. Consegui achar uma onda boa ali no final, fiz um tubo, saí de rolo. Fui para primeiro e, graças a Deus, a bateria terminou assim. Agora é concentrar para a próxima.
Agora, Roberto, eu queria agradecer alguém lá em Brasil, mandar um saludo a alguém.
Agradecer meus patrocinadores, né, a Zangs, a Gênesis e o governo do estado do Ceará. Agradecer minha família, minha esposa, amor, te amo, dar um beijo no Arthur. E, claro, agradecer a Deus por ele ter me iluminado e é graças a ele que eu estou aqui hoje.
Parabéns, Roberto, continua assim, brother. Obrigado.
Valeu, graças.
Thanks a lot. We're back to...
All right, that was Roberto Bruno and Yo-Yo. Those guys are legends, man. I mean, Roberto Bruno just pulled it out the hat right at the last moment.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we want to see out here. You know, it's just action-packed stuff.
Here's what we missed. BABBY QUINONES. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Huge roll. Did he land that? That was heavy.
I think this happened now during the beach interview.
Yeah.
So that was just a replay
gnarly.
of BABBY QUINONES putting his life on the line.
You know, I mean, it's you think like, yeah, a roll's simple, and it's just not a simple, but like
You think it's a safety move.
it's a safety move. But that in Arica on a thick, heavy section, it is not safe.
No.
At all.
No, definitely not. We just saw that the rocks were almost sticking out of the water where he was landing. So
Yeah. He was hoping the lip had some girth, so it would put some water back on the reef.
yeah, you'd think so.
Come on, fill this thing up.
And just to keep you guys updated here, we got LACHLAN's only had that one wave. He's only had an 8.63,
Yeah.
but he is in a commanding lead with that. And BABBY, he might improve his situation a little bit, but I don't think that last wave is really going to be something he wants to hold on to.
No.
He's going to want to replace that. So he's sitting in second place with that 5.88 for that last barrel with a spin in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And, Renato's going to have to start again. He just got unlucky on his first wave, and I'm sure he'll be able to redeem himself adequately.
Yeah, we saw him come back pretty hard in one of his earlier heats. I think he was in fourth, and he got a 9. And probably it might be the highest score we've seen. Oh no, I saw a perfect 10 one day, didn't we?
Yeah, I think
So,
one of the guys got almost a perfect 10.
yeah.
So. But I mean, Renato is capable of doing anything like that.
Yeah.
I've seen him just shine.
Yeah.
So I don't see why not. And I mean, Joshua, Toledo, we can't count any local boys out here.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys have got the inside scoop. They know which ones are good. They got full control out here.
Yeah,
You've got to respect that. That is something that you can't buy.
Yeah, you can surf out here every day. You do. Just so knowledgeable.
Yeah. Yeah, especially at a wave like this. It's not an easy wave to read. And it's pretty damn intimidating.
It is. I mean, you watch it from when you're not in the water. You watch it and you're like, yeah, and you have all these ideas, and you get out there and you see what's in front of you, and you're like, yep, okay, rethink this.
Yeah, exactly. It is one of those places. You're mind surfing it, and you're like, sweet, I can do that. Yeah, that thing looks sick. I'm all over it. And like you said, when you get in, you have to start rethinking your plan a little bit and change your approach. And the guys are bunched together pretty tight here. These guys obviously understand the priority situation.
Mm-hmm.
You can see they know who's next. They know what they want.
They've used it before.
Exactly.
And,
so they're definitely going to use it to their benefit. You can see LACHLAN.
he knows. Look, he's in fourth priority, probably, and he's just going for it. Just a big flip. Gosh,
Wow, that was pretty tech.
That was real tech. Right on the rocks again, of course. But he needed a backup wave. He has an 8.63. Now he's probably going to get a mid-range 4 or 5, and he'll be right. He'll be in a commanding lead for the rest of the heat. Not have to stress.
I think that was a very smart move from LACHLAN. How's this angle? I
It's
like
going
this.
to look really good. Watch this.
Yep.
Bing. Bingo's
Wow.
name. Well, probably a 6.
Yeah, he got a bit of air in there.
He did.
From the other angle, wasn't really justifying it at all, and that angle made it look real good.
Yep, and that might have been the judge's angle. They're
Yeah,
probably
I
gonna
think
see
so. That would have been pretty much straight out.
Yeah.
So good call from LACHLAN CRAMSIE.
Yeah, seasoned competitor. I mean, he's maybe young at maybe 12 years old. No, I think he's like I think he's 20, but or something like that. But he's so seasoned. He's been doing the Aussie Tour for years. I think he might have almost won it one year maybe, and he's been doing the ISA Games, and he's just really shining. I mean, he's coming into his own, and it's really awesome to see how focused he is. I mean, he's the most focused young competitor I may have ever seen. He's just always just straight facing it. No gimmicks.
Yeah, LACHLAN's one of those guys that I think he's a lifeguard as a job. So he's a bit of regiment and a bit of control in day-to-day life. That's what he's
Definitely.
got. So
That's right.
on the screen you can see here. This is Jeff Hubbard sitting next to me in the booth.
Sasha Speck.
Thanks for joining me this morning. It's been action-packed out here, man. I can't believe this. There hasn't actually been a dull moment. Even in these lulls, they're giving us replays that are just.
It's cool.
Yeah,
I'm really excited.
it's pretty wild.
Here. This is what I like watching. I missed a couple of the earlier days, trials days. I saw a couple heats, but I really enjoy watching these semis and finals and quarterfinals here at the trials, because how hard these guys are pushing it, and it's coming to the final. They want to make it to the main event, and they want to just show their stuff, and it's crunch time.
It is, and these guys know that, and
Yeah.
that's awesome. The way they're putting on a performance like this. I mean, this is what we want to see. This is why everyone's here.
Yeah.
The beach is packed, by the way.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know what it looks like down here, there's a huge horde of people hounding everyone coming in and out the water and cheering them, and it's been an awesome vibe down here on the beach. The whole town seems to come and support these guys, and this is kind of what we want to see in the sport. It's amazing. And Lachlan CRAMSIE keeping busy.
Yeah, I like that attitude. Yep, nice flip. Don't eat it. Nice, get out of there.
Wow.
Yeah, just real quick, technical. I mean, he's just keeping busy. That's not going to be falling his top scores, but you know, at fourth priority, why not? Maybe he was going to get an air reversible, and he could have done something. Because usually on those real south ones, he took off right on the corner, and he almost got a roll and look, and now he had to readjust his line. Sometimes you have a 90-degree air bowl right there.
Yeah, full wrapping section.
Wrapping section. That's what he was hoping for.
Yep. He did well, nonetheless. And,
Totally, yeah.
I think his tactics are paying off.
Yeah.
He's got it.
Great action. He's got it.
He's got it.
But, you know, Bobby Quinones, he has a 5.88, so, I mean, I'm not, not that it's, the difference between first and second in this heat isn't going to be much. I feel Bobby's going to post another big score, and he's going to make this heat and make it in the final.
I think so,
with
too.
LACHLAN, too.
I think so, too. I think that's how it's going to play out.
He's a patient guy, Bobby, and I think they might have 25 minutes this heat, from what I was told. Top 12, 12 waves, top 2 advance. There's that second ride of Renato, just going for a right, closing out.
He looks like he's just lost his rhythm a little bit. Maybe that first one shook him up a bit.
Yeah, here's our first wave of Yoshid's.
Being very patient. Another stylish little bottom turn, and that way just kind of petered out on him.
Yeah,
He's quite unlucky.
Here we go. Here's our
Bobby looks like he's in the zone. Nice and
man
late.
with the plan.
Here we
Bobby
go.
Quinones. Yep, shack-a-doodle.
Too much control, man. He's just got it. He's toying with it. And I think that might be the end of it. Maybe a little roller here. Just to show control.
How was that? He actually most of us would have probably pulled out, but Bobby, seasoned vet, I'm just going to cruise. I know this is going to be a scoring wave for me. I'm just going to ride it all the way through and milk it, and boom.
I think he also knew where right on the edge of the reef he was.
Yeah.
So he knew right when he landed, he'd just be off the rocks.
Yeah.
So he was pretty much relaxed, it looked like it. So
he is relaxed.
He's just toying with it. I love how he carves down into the flats
here.
Yeah.
The setup again. Yeah. No extraneous movement.
No.
Just bing.
Nice roll. I mean, he got a bit of air on that thing too.
Yeah, totally. It was a great roll.
So
yeah, I guess he's been here for a couple weeks, Specs, practicing in here in Chile. So, Puerto Rico is really different from this because Puerto Rico is about 90-degree Fahrenheit water, and this is about 10. No, just kidding. No, this is about like mid 60s, which is pretty cold. So he's used to some hot water and different type of sandbars and stuff, and now he's in Chile, and he's got to really get acclimated. It's hard.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby's the man. And as you were just giving us that whole rundown, the guys have just whispered in my ear here, we're going to have a cool little clip of Bobby's GoPro visions out here. So there's going to be no sound. We're going to talk you through this thing. Bobby, the mad dog himself.
Oh, my gosh.
This is locking into the El Gringo. Wow.
What the hell? He's just amazing. He's just...
This is during his heat.
Yeah, by the way, this is during the heat.
This is not free surfing stuff, guys.
2 pits.
And,
wow.
Like I said, this guy's so comfortable at home in the barrel.
Wow, nice big
hits
roll.
this thing.
Those look so cool. The rollers look amazing. I find my head turns with it. I like.
Yep, I'm mind surfing with the guy.
What
a legend. He's got such good energy.
He does. He's such a happy guy, and I'm so stoked because he applied for the wild card, and he probably might have got it, but I think he realized that he needed to get some points. He wants to chase the events on tour and maybe qualify for the World Tour next year, so he realized, hey, I need to get points, and we're like, hey, this is your wave.
Yeah.
You're going to make it. You're going to get good points if you enter the trials, so you're probably going to win, so just enter it and get those points, and you'll have a good chance of qualifying.
And it looks like this is paying off right now.
It's paying off in spades.
Look at this, 5.95 for Bobby's last wave.
Yeah.
That's what judges want to see. I mean, it wasn't an amazing wave as such. He just rode it really well, executed everything flawlessly, and he got rewarded accordingly,
Yeah, he's in a great position right now because Renato and Yoshida don't have a score yet. And
these guys are going to have to start from scratch pretty much.
Yeah.
They're going to have to just start again, and there's only 4 minutes and 15 seconds left. There's going to be a tough task.
It is. They're comboed at the moment. Basically, Renato would need a perfect 10, and while that is obtainable, at the same time it is difficult. It's better off having a plan of attack, maybe getting two other waves.
Absolutely. And Yoshida Toledo, he's in combo land. He needs 2 good scores. So yeah, these guys have got their work cut out for them. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. This is going to be pretty tricky.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome watching this unfold, and I think semi number 2 is going to be stacked. That's going to be really fun to watch, and I think the girls might even come out here, and so that if they want it, it's going to be interesting to see them out here, and I hope they all the best of luck for the women. I hope they put on a show and are safe. That'd be great.
Yeah, this is a pretty dangerous wave. For those of you who don't know, this place like crazy power. You know, it's not like most beach breaks in the world where you can kind of handle a set landing on your head and you just kind of push through. If you get caught inside here, you're really going to know about it. And you're really close to the rocks too.
Oh, here's your sheets. Oh, cutting out heavy.
Just in and out.
Yeah.
That one didn't work out for him. And I guess he's just out of rhythm. You know, when you're out of rhythm, you're out of rhythm. There's not much you can do about it.
No.
So, nonetheless, you know, a semi-final finish out here.
Yeah, great. And they're Renato, you know, third place. You know, Renato will make it to the main event.
Yes.
He's you know, as long as he stays ahead of Yoshida at this stage, he's going to be ahead of him. But it is tough.
Renato's going to be. He's going to just be looking for anything pretty much, just to make sure that he stays in that third position. It's kind of dangerous times for either one of them, Renato and Yoshua, because if either one of them take the third spot, you know, that's the guy who's going to make it.
Yeah.
Fourth spot's pretty much out.
Yeah, because their scores are so low.
Yeah,
their scores are so low. I
don't think this next semi-final is going to have low scores like this when I'm looking at these guys.
So these guys are, whoever gets fourth is gone in this heat. So
exactly.
Renato really needs to get just a 4 or 5 and he'll be sweet.
Yep.
Basically, and he'll be, or Yoshida. Either one of them just needs some substantial score and they'll get that third place. They're shooting for third, everybody, basically. Sorry to, you know, Bobby and Lachlan's got this locked up. These guys are top notch out here at the moment.
So previously you just saw that semi-final number 2 on the rocks getting ready. And you could almost in the background see the competitors. The other competitors from semi number 1. So that is how close these guys are together.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a couple of meters.
Yeah, look, their heads are, look, you can see their heads just on the bottom of the screen, ready to go out there. Oh, those are
the water photographers.
Okay.
That shows you too. Those guys are pretty much in waist deep water, almost standing on the reef.
Yeah, you've done that. Stood on the reef, took some photos of the boys.
Yeah, you get smashed out here, man. Shooting is so treacherous.
Here we go, Yoshida Toledo. This could be his wave that vaults him into third place.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Big roll.
Oh wow, that's a tight one. I don't know if he showed control.
I don't know, man. If I was a judge, I would have said he did not show control.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the judges could see that. I don't know if they have that view. You know, it might have looked like he made it. This is a touch and go call for them. And, you know, their job's hard enough. I don't want to say anything. These guys are doing an excellent job, and I'm sure they'll make the right call on this.
Because he does a beautiful roll. I mean, it is really nice. I mean, hands come right off.
He had both hands off.
You know, that's what, you know, maybe if he had the hands on the whole time and did that, it might have been a different story. But the hands came off. You could blatantly see it, and he body surfed and just got wiped out. But it's going to put him ahead of Renato.
I think so, too. I think
so
either way, if he gets a 2 or something like that, you know, he's going to be in a much better position.
Yeah.
And Renato has got 25 seconds left to answer back.
Yeah, he does.
So
I mean,
he really just needs to take off on something and complete a maneuver, and he might just get it here. We're counting down to almost 10 seconds. Renato paddling for this.
One. Oh, he is.
He's got this thing.
Oh, if he comes out of that, he's going to... Oh, there we go.
Out.
Oh, yeah.
Renato
this is what he does. This is what he does.
He knows.
Last second heroics. Renato, great job. I mean, being buzzer beater. I think it is a 25-minute heat. We'll see what Bobby does here. Oh, my gosh. What?
Relaxed style on that.
Goodness gracious, this guy is amazing. Just chillaxing. I'm going to vault a giant air. I mean, Bobby's a big guy. He's not, I mean, he's probably about 5'11", 6 foot. And so, you know, on the other, in Lachlan Cramsie is probably about 5'6". So, I mean, Lachlan went sky high. And here's Renato's wave just getting
pretty
piped.
deep on that thing.
Yeah, spit out to roll.
Pipe.
To double roll.
Yeah, he did the right thing there, and he's in a good position right now. I think.
Yeah, and so Bobby's going to get a pretty decent score, man. That was a big invert to huge control.
Yeah.
Look at this.
This is the replay. Good ball. How's
Goodness
that ball?
gracious.
How's that chilled his legs
out?
He's just
cruising. That was huge. That was huge.
Bobby's an animal.
And just landed so clean.
Yeah, amazing control.
So Renato, 5.88, amazing. Yeah, so that
was
was
a replay from a different angle of Bobby's wave. Check this out.
Let's watch this from this angle. Wow, amazing.
You're just gliding.
Yeah, just a vault.
That was amazing.
Really cool, man.
So I think Bobby's aiming for the top spot here. I don't think he wants to give up too quickly.
Oh no, maybe he heard Renato's wave before the cheers.
He was worried.
And so he was like, you know what, I need to step it up.
Yep.
And so there he goes, and here we are, Golden Boy. What? Shocked out of his brain. Great job. Wow, nice cutty. Look at that. He's going to do something else. Cut out.
No,
Good,
I
good
think that
call.
was a smart move. He didn't need anything else. He
did
got an
it.
amazing barrel and showed
Get a-
amazing control with that carve. It's bumpy out there, man.
It's hard to do that carve.
Exactly. A pocket turn like that is not easy. And I think the judges know that too.
It's
They're
a
gonna
sick
give him a
pit.
good
Set
score.
wave specs.
Pretty big. Just how relaxed he is.
Just parks it. Boom. Comes out. And
Awesome.
Look,
This thing,
he
I
just,
love this. Boom.
that was great turn.
Yeah, Lachlan's
CRAMSIE. Creams. What did
CRAMSIE creams the
cream
crop
of
or
the cream
something
of the
like
crop. Terry McKenna was always about de la creme or something. He had a good nickname for him, and it's always nice. You know, Terry really enjoys Lachlan surfing. He's probably his biggest fan, and it's great to hear Terry commentate when Lachlan's surfing because you really hear the excitement in Terry's voice about how great Lachlan is, and here he is showing the world how amazing he's surfing. Look, 7.55. He's got a huge heat total, 16 points. That's great.
Babby's going to need a pretty big score. He's going to need an 8.85 if he wants to beat him. But, I mean, Babby can do this.
Yeah. You know,
he knows he's into the final.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty relaxed right now. And, you know, once he gets into a good position again, maybe regain priority, he might try and answer back and try and get that score.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to try.
He's definitely going to try. I mean, because Renato still, you know, is in striking distance with a 7.4.
Yeah. I mean, you just need second place. He doesn't need it.
Yeah.
A second place is what you're aiming for.
Yeah, you want to make the final, get a chance to make the final and get those points. You know, he's trying to qualify for the World Tour next year, so these points here are at stake. That's what's happening. You know,
Exactly.
I think it's 2,000 points for first.
Wow.
Isn't it? I think
probably. I'm not too sure with
the
it.
QS. I think it's, you know, the qualifying series is still 2,000 points structure, and so, you know, the winner of this trials gets 2,000 points. And Lachlan CRAMSIE got 2,000 points for his win in New South Wales at Mystics in the trials there.
That was an amazing event.
And he was ripping in those trials.
Yeah.
And here he's again making the finals, back-to-back trials events.
I mean, for those of you who don't know, the trials of that South Coast event in Australia, they went pretty small waves.
Yeah.
And he dominated it. He absolutely dominated. He
Decimated.
took the field apart.
He decimated
exactly.
the field.
He was going nuts out there. He's scoring like 8s and 9s. Whereas, you know, out here, it's a completely different ball game.
Yeah.
And the waves are pumping. It's solid. It's dangerous. It's heavy. It's cold. And he's dominating again.
Yeah.
So he's showing his versatility. And, you know, I think he's got a pretty bright future ahead of him.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, he's qualified for the finals here. He won the finals there. He did pretty decent at pipe. And, you know, he's going to have to do Antofagasta. And he should be...
He should be in a pretty good position.
He should be ready to qualify. He's going to be on tour.
I think so. If he can make a few heats in Antofagasta,
yep,
I think he'll be in a very comfortable spot.
Yep.
And it's not even halfway through the year.
No, he's pulling a Damien King where he just qualified in the first like 4 or 5 events and just quit.
I like that. Good man.
You know.
All right, you can see some guys paddling at the back here.
Renato.
This looks like Renato.
Well, he needed a second score. See if it's a 7.44 to win.
He's not going to get a 7.44 on that.
It's not. But you know, he made sure he got his 3rd place.
Yep.
He's safely into the main event. That's
it.
probably his goal.
That's it. I mean, right now you got to just cut your losses and just make sure that you qualify into the main event.
Yeah.
You don't know, you know, if you're fighting for second place with Babby and LACHLAN, that's a lot of work.
Yeah. Great job. So congratulations to Renato making it to the main event, and we look forward to seeing Lachlan and Bobby into the final, battling for that first spot. I think those two guys are going to be it's
going to be wild.
going to be going for it in that final. Look at Bobby, relaxes, paddling in. He's just he has a strong paddle. I mean, that is one, you know, big waves, he can get it done, paddling around. Really impressive.
And, yeah, well done to Lachlan CRAMSIE for winning that and
dominating that. Lachlan dominated that heat.
And we got a little break here in between these two heats, so I think we're going to go to an advert.
Perfect.
Pay some bills.
We got to.